With me today I have Danine Irwin, consultant at LMA Recruitment in London, who specialises in banking and finance. Hello Danine.
Hello.
So Danine, can you tell me a little bit about recent activity within your desk?
Sure. We have seen some areas within banking and finance with some buoyancy in the last few months. Namely, those areas would be trade finance, where that is a market where it will always exist internationally and will require people with a specific skill set to work in operations within trade finance, especially within the back office and the operations areas. These people are often in demand, and there has been quite a bit of growth and movement in the trade finance areas across both temporary and permanent positions. However, these specialists are relatively small in number, and often the lack of the quantity of these types of people, we are finding that does have an impact on recruiting for these positions. Other areas where we have seen some increased movement is within the regulatory area, specifically with the recent Dodd-Frank legislation impacting on the derivatives operations areas, and there's been quite a fair bit of hiring across banks who are seeking operations specialists who can actually add value to the current middle and back office teams in order that they can meet the requirements that have been driven by the Fed. Other areas that we have seen more buoyancy are within the compliance, corporate governance and the audit areas of banking and finance. And 2012, although has been marginally quieter than 2011, but there has still been a demand for professionals within this area, and that demand does still continue. Upturns have been witnessed for candidates with regulatory policy or regulatory liaison skills and monitoring risk review experience. The key drivers obviously in this area affecting the market are the division of the FSA more recently into the FCA and the PRA, and also again the recent fines that have been imposed on Barclays that has actually focused the attention of the banks to become more transparent, and this has enhanced and tightened the risks and the compliance processes. Regulations for the alternative investments industry have also been tightened, and these are examples of new emerging areas which will require specialist experience.
Obviously costs are going to be a key factor here. How do you think this is going to be affecting the banking and financial services sector in the future?
Well, naturally, cost is a big key word to anybody in business, and this is a focus with not only our clients but also our candidates who are seeking new jobs as well. Clients who are very keen to keep costs to a minimum are often adapting their requirements within their organisation in order to hire people who have a broader, more diverse product knowledge and skill set, in order that the teams that are in question has the ability to cover for each other during, for instance, holiday or sickness. This has in turn had a knock-on effect to the temporary market, whereby the need for perhaps temporary cover that would have existed has now lessened as the teams do become more adaptable. In turn, the job seekers themselves, they're also having costs as an implication to their lifestyle. They are desperately looking for jobs where they can look for the minimum to cover their day-to-day living costs, and they have actually lessened their expectations. Often very highly skilled, but looking for a lower salary role now just to get back into the job market to meet those costs.
Okay, and how do you see current market conditions?
Well, there is definitely a lack of jobs within the financial market at the moment, and of course this does lead to a very high competition amongst candidates, often candidates who are equally skilled and with mirrored career and salary expectations. This doesn't make it very easy for the job seeker, as they do strive their best at interview. And
the future of the job market and of LMA, what's your opinion of that?
Certainly with the summer ahead of us and the Olympics, I think the UK job market is likely to foresee further lack of excitement and activity, certainly within the immediate future. However, looking ahead to the back end of the third quarter and moving into the fourth quarter, I think we will hope to see some slight upturn and therefore be in a position to generate some new exciting opportunities for job seekers, and of course continue to offer our clients a professional and knowledgeable consultancy to help them with their recruitment requirements. LMA is very proud obviously to promote its boutique feel amongst the recruitment market, and with its global presence in the UK and the Far East, its experienced consultants continue to provide insight and information to clients and individuals across the EMEA region and Southeast Asia. We are looking forward ahead to the end of the current dip, and we will move forwards with gusto.
Danine, thank you very much, and if people want to get in touch with you, what's the best way they can contact you?
Thank you very much. We're very happy for clients and candidates to come in contact with us, and that's available through our website. There are contact details for our UK and our Southeast Asia offices via email or telephone. Either would be great.
Thanks very much, Danine.
Thank you.